There is a level of spiritual warfare where you stop fighting and you simply start dominating. The angels call this level 777. It is the state of divine completion. It is when the enemy throws his heaviest artillery at you, expecting you to crumble, but instead, you don't even blink. I am speaking to a specific group of souls right now. Lately, you have been feeling a very strange sensation. You expected to be anxious about that financial situation, but you feel an inexplicable peace. You expected to be heartbroken over that person walking out of your life, but instead, you feel a sense of relief. You have been seeing the numbers 777 or 1111 constantly on license plates, receipts, and clocks. This is not numbness. This is mastery. You have entered a season where your give up has turned into let go. And because you finally let go, God has taken over the wheel. Heaven has been watching you specifically. They saw you walk through the fire last month, and they were stunned because you didn't even smell like smoke when you came out. This video is your official confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not dissociating. You have ascended. By the end of this video, you will understand the 3 signs that you have hit level 777 and why the dark side is absolutely terrified of your new indifference. The first sign that you have reached level 777 is zero reaction. In the past, when chaos hit, you would panic. You would call 5 different friends. You would spiral into anxiety. But recently, something shifted. Someone disrespected you, and you didn't argue back. A crisis happened at work, and your heart rate didn't even go up. The spiritual reason for this is profound. You have tapped into the Jesus in the boat frequency. Remember when the storm was raging and the disciples were screaming? Jesus was asleep on a pillow. He wasn't ignoring the storm. He knew his authority over it. Your reaction, he feeds on your fear. But when you reached level 777, you starved him. You realized that you don't need to defend yourself because God is your vindicator. Your lack of reaction is the ultimate insult to the devil. It shows him he no longer has the code to trigger you. This next sign is a bit painful to hear, but it confirms why your circle has gotten so small recently. Stay with me, because this explains the loneliness. The second sign you hit this high level of vibration is radical detachment. You used to be the fixer. You used to chase people. You used to over-explain yourself to be understood. But suddenly, you stopped. You realized that if they wanted to, they would. And since they didn't, you won't. This is the Lot's wife principle. God told Lot and his family, "Flee to the mountains and do not look back." Lot's wife looked back at her old life, and she turned into a pillar of salt. She became stagnant. You have reached a point where you refuse to look back. You realized that the people who fell off during your ascent were simply too heavy for the altitude you are going to. You aren't cold. You are just conserved. You are protecting your energy because you know it is expensive. Level 777 requires you to travel light. The fact that you let them go without a fight proves you trust God to bring you new tribe members who match your future, not your history. Now we are getting to the final sign. This is the one that proves God is about to hand you a blank check. If you feel this, your life is about to change in 24 hours. The third and most powerful sign of level 777 is effortless magnetism. For years, you have been chasing money, chasing love, chasing stability. But level 777 is the realm of attracting. King Solomon didn't ask for money, he asked for wisdom. And because he didn't chase the money chased him. You are noticing that you are working less, but achieving more. Opportunities are finding you. Ideas are dropping into your head that are worth millions. Why? Because you stopped blocking your blessings with the energy of desperation. Desperation repels. Trust attracts. You reached level 777 the day you said, "God, if it's for me, it won't miss me." That statement left heaven stunned. It showed such a deep level of trust that God said to his angels, "Look at my servant. They finally trust me enough to rest. Open the floodgates." Chosen one, do you understand what has happened? You didn't break a sweat, and that is exactly why you won. The battle was never yours to fight. It was yours to surrender. You have confused the enemy with your peace. You have shocked the world with your silence. Now you are standing at the threshold of the greatest harvest of your life. The struggle era is over. The ease era has begun. The universe is about to match your new frequency with physical rewards. We need to seal this new level right now. Do not let this moment pass. If you know in your spirit that you have reached this level of mastery, I want you to type this in the comments. I am level 777. Type it as a declaration to the spirit realm that you are no longer a victim. You are a victor. Now receive this prayer of sealing. Stay for this minute. This is where the shift happens. Divine Creator, I lift up the chosen one listening to my voice. They have fought battles no one saw. They have cried tears no one wiped. But today, they stand in the authority of level 777. Father, I thank you that they have stopped chasing and started attracting. I seal their mind with your perfect peace. I block every attempt of the enemy to pull them back into old emotional patterns. Let their silence be their loudest weapon. Let their rest be their greatest work. I decree that from this moment forward, blessings will chase them down and overtake them. They will not sweat for their sustenance. They will flow into their fortune. It is done. The level is locked, the blessing is released. Amen.